Okay, we're going to look at Shout for Joy by Albert Ammons. This one is quite difficult. I have not learned to play it, and so I will not be able to demonstrate it very well. But I did perform Albert Ammons' Boogie Woogie Blues, which is kind of similar. Okay, so this one has a swing rhythm, of course. Alright, so some notes about the fingering. When you have these figures that go from a white key, or a black key to a white key, often you just slide the fingers down. So fingers 2 and 4, that makes things a lot easier. Same thing here. Sorry. There we go. So there will be a lot of that. So always check to make sure that sliding the finger wouldn't be a better option than trying to finger it. That would be more awkward. All right, let's take a look at measure 29. Measure 29, you have this figure here. And you could do that either way. It could be 2 to 3 and 5, or you could do 2 and 4, like that. That's probably more like the way he did it. That seems more like it. Alright, other figures such as 31, 32, 33, measure 34 has this cadential type of thing where it goes. So, like that. Now, the fingering, I tend to go and then use the 2 finger on the next note, like that. But sometimes I'll just move the thumb over. So, and that sometimes works okay as well. You just got to make a quick shift over. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, another place that I find awkward is measure 18. We have the first beat, that's fine. And then the second beat, I use 2 and 5, and then 1 and 3, and then 2, 3, 5. So I'll play that again. It's kind of difficult. All right. All right, you have tremolos, a lot of tremolos that are preceded by grace notes. So take for instance measure 57. Measure 57, you have 2 grace notes, and then tremolo. And you might be tempted to do 1, 2, and then tremolo between 3 and 5, like that, but I find that difficult. Again, it's better to use the finger sliding method to go. So 1, 2, 2, 2 and 4, which is much more balanced. That seems to work better. All right, finally, on the last page, we have the chorded walking bass. So normally you have a walking bass that goes, but Ammons uses a full chord. Like so. And I've notated the way that I hear him play it most often. It's not consistent every time. I hear him play with the 3 notes of the triad and then the upper 2 notes. So, like that. Now sometimes I hear him play the upper 3 notes of the chord on between the beats. So 3 notes, 3 notes, 3 notes. Sorry. That's a bit more difficult. Now the easiest way of all to do it is to do the full chord and then just the thumb. So it'll be exactly the same as doing a walking bass, but just adding the chord in. It sounds almost the same as the other way, but I find it a lot easier. And so you can choose what method you want to use for this last page. There is not agreement among boogie woogie experts of exactly what Albert Ammons did, and sometimes people will do like a full chord. Or maybe like this, which I think would be very difficult. This way I think works better, and it's really closer to what he actually played on the record. All right, so I wrote in measure 77 to use less swing. You know, when he gets to this part, I think the left hand is so difficult, it's hard to keep the swing up, and so instead of, it's more like, so more even notes. And then on the very last measure, it's completely without swing, it's completely straight notes. Like that, bum, 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 like so.